Kanakamedala Ravindra Kumar.
I am very grateful for giving this opportunity to speak on the motion of thanks and the presidential address. First of all, sir, the farmers, bill and agitating farmers in Delhi, sir, on 20th 9 and 2020, the three bills related to farmers were taken up for consideration. Many of the speakers, including myself, highlighted the issues regarding the bill. Mainly, there were regarding doing away with MSP, contracting farming, and dispute resolution mechanism, etc. After the passage of bills, the farmers across the country started agitation in the national capital, and they have put forth their demands. The government should be magnanimous enough to consider their demands and come forward to accommodate their demands in the Act. But similarly, sir, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the farmers are also agitating for the last 415 days with regard to the shifting of the capital in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The Honorable Prime Minister laid a foundation stone of the capital of Amaravati for the residual state of Andhra Pradesh. The construction of new capital is as per the provisions of Andhra Pradesh AP Reorganization Act 2014. The Honorable Prime Minister has allocated 1,500 crores amount for this project. The farmers voluntarily gave their land under land pooling scheme for the development of new capital city. Around 10,000 crores have already been spent in the construction of new capital city. But the present government, after assuming the office in year 2019, abruptly stopped all construction activities pertaining to Amaravati project. The proposals to set up three capitals is opposed by the people of Andhra Pradesh. Abruptly stopping the construction activities in the capital of Amaravati and proposal non-feasible three capitals formula in not only wasting the precious amount, public amounts allocated by the central government and also the amounts invested by the state government and also the farmers. The farmers have been agitating for the last 415 days, but the demand of the Amaravati farmers did not consider either by the state government or the central government. It is high time to consider the demand of the agitation of the farmers and to look into to come for a better solution in this regard. Similarly, a Polavaram project is also a national project declared in the AP Reorganization Act. And it is almost during the earlier government, it's 69 to 71% had already been completed. The rest of the project has to be completed. For that purpose, under the guise of a reverse tendering, the present government abruptly stopped the construction of Polavaram project and wasted 1 year time, and also the crop, 1 year crop is being wasted for the local farmers. The project is now in doldrums, and under the guise of revolve, the project is delayed, and the date for completion of the project is keep on extending. Not only this rehabilitation and resettlement package is very minimal, and the state government is not taking proper steps to give serious through over the issue. As the incumbent chief minister is involved in so many CBI and ED cases which are being inquired and pending before the court of law. However, but it is for the high time for the central government to intervene and to allocate the funds to the Polavaram project, and to see that the project has to be completed within the specified time and to do justice to the farmers and the people of state of Andhra Pradesh. Likewise, Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam Metro Rail and projects also funds have not been allocated. And the presidential address importance have to be attached to the infrastructure and transport. I would like to draw the attention of the government towards the fate of the Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam Metro Rail service. And both the metro services are non-starter in the state of Andhra Pradesh. I seek a clarification in this regard. Sir, recently the state government passed an ordinance affecting major changes in the Municipal Corporation Act 1964. This has been done in the spirit of local self-government and the ulterior motive of securing more loans from the central government. I would like to, the very pathetic condition prevailing in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the central government is allocating amounts of funds under various schemes, but the the government, the present government in the state of Andhra Pradesh is diverting the funds for the reasons and this total mess in financial management in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The state is under severe financial stress. The situation has worsened to such extent that the state government of Andhra Pradesh find it very difficult even to pay the government employees, salaries to the government employees. There is no mention about this presidential address with regard to the present government has borrowed about 1,46 crores during these 20 months. Likewise, there is a land order problem in the state of Andhra Pradesh, where everybody the government filing cases against the persons who wish to criticize them and bringing it to the notice of the government. They are filing false cases and implicating theirs. And another important issue is there are attacks on the temples and also a forcible state-sponsored conversion is there. A temple chariot belonging to Antarvedi, likewise...
Mr. Ravindra Kumar, you have 2 minutes, that's all, please.
Yes, sir. And attacking also democratic institutions. The democratic institutions are also attacked. Recently, the government also directly made an attack on the judiciary. The government, in this connection, the proceedings are pending before the court, and the division bench of Honorable High Court has also observed it is also relevant to state at this juncture and to bring it to the notice of this Honorable Apex House, a constitutional body. I wish to bring it to the notice of this body. The Honorable High Court made an observation that to some extent, even after getting success in overreaching and undermining two constitutional bodies, Legislative Council and the State Election Commission, it was the turn of the highest court in the state of Andhra Pradesh, that is High Court of Andhra Pradesh. The AP High Court, with a view to protect the right of citizen, has passed a number of orders setting aside incorrect and unsustainable orders passed by the government of Andhra Pradesh in the month of April 2020. The division bench, the Honorable High Court quashed government orders regarding the introduction of English medium in schools as compulsory subject thereafter. Social media was flooded with insulting and even abusing posts against the honorable judges of this court. Even the Honorable High Court was not spared. But further, the Chief Minister himself has written a confidential letter to the Chief Justice.
Please.
In this connection...
Please, don't quote the Chief Minister.
No, it's an observation of the court, it's not mine. Now the prevailing situation is there in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It's not my dialogue. It's the dialogue of the division bench. The observation made by the Honorable Division Bench. There is an alarming situation in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Unless the centre is looking into and concentrated on the failure of... Finally, one sentence, sir. Till the publication of the Honorable Chief Minister, I was not having much information about him, but immediately thereafter, I became curious to know about him. Subsequently, I was told that I go on site Google and type only Kaidi number 6093. I can get many information. Accordingly, I did the same thing. Thereafter, I got very disturbing information.
Please conclude.
It is needless to state that the attempt of highly placed persons in media detrimental to the interest of the democratic state as guided by rule of law. A person who is under the cloud of charges in a criminal court, if provided with the authority of law, if pursues his anger on an organ of state, judiciary.
Please conclude.
This conduct should certainly be debated before the constitutional courts for his continuance and his decisions taken during this period of governance.
Thank you, Ravindra Kumar.
1 minute, sir.
I have given you 2 minutes, please. And I cautioned you also, you should conclude. Please conclude.
Would certainly have a bearing on the society at large. Perhaps the factors may have to be considered and for assessing and auditing the conduct of the popular government in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So,
please.
Sir, therefore, I request the central government and also Honorable Prime Minister, it is the high time to consider all these aspects and to satirize the things which are going in the in the state
Right.
of Andhra Pradesh under the premise of
Right.
popular government.
Right.
Thank you.
Sri-
వార్తావాణి న్యూస్ ఛానల్ ఎప్పటికప్పుడు రాజకీయ సినీ విశేషాలు స్పోర్ట్స్ మరియు సాంకేతిక పరమైన మరెన్నో విషయాలను మన ముందుకు తెస్తుంది. మరింత సమాచారం కొరకు వార్తావాణి న్యూస్ ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.